Here is another video inspired by one of our viewers' questions, and it's basically just going to refer to the design part and not the construction or remodeling needed to make an L-shaped stairway with a landing wider. And in our first example, I want to point out that if we are going to make the lower stairway wider on this section here, which is what I think the viewer was referring to in their question, that I was having a difficult time explaining to them. However, in the video, it should make a little more sense. So we are going to add this section here to the lower part of the stairway. And even though the lower flight of stairs is wider, the upper one is not. And you can see where we're not going to be able to bring this out like we did down here because it's going to create some problems. And of course, the problem that we're going to be referring to would be this right here. And don't get me wrong, if this is going to work for you, then I say go for it. However, making a stairway wider on the bottom and then funneling into a smaller landing and then a smaller or narrow stairway at the top might not be what you're looking for. However, this remodeling procedure might work for you, and that would simply be to move the stairway a little further back in this direction here, and then extend the length of this wall, but we're still going to have a wider stairway at the bottom and one that is not as wide at the top. And again, if this is going to work for you, then great. However, if it is not, then you could always move the wall over and extend the landing along with this section of the wall framing and this section of the upper stairway. So just to recap what we've done here, we have an existing stairway that is this wide going up to a landing that we have increased the size of in this direction here, and reducing the length of the upper floor so that we could move the stairway over. And then we added a section to the upper stairway and the lower stairway along with the landing. And this might be something you're going to be forced to do if you can't move these walls in either direction. You can't move the wall in this direction because maybe you have a bathroom on this side, or you might have a hallway or a kitchen on this side and you can't move this wall either. So again, this might be an option that you're going to be stuck with, or at least one you will need to consider. However, the one I think is going to work best would be to extend the side of the lower stairway on this side, along with extending the landing in both directions, and then extending this stairway on this side. And something like this will require you to move both of these walls and extend the length of both of them also. And you can see the original stairway right here going up. So we're not doing any modifications to the upper floor, and we're leaving the existing stairway alone. And in its original condition, we're just adding to the other side of it to make the entire stairway a little wider. And this would be my preferred method if I was going to choose one of them.